Hello everyone, I'm Kate. Today I will talk about should every parent be required to take a special class that teaches them how to be a parent before they are allowed to have children. First of all, here are something that actually happened. Just look at the phone and don't know if the child falls into the water. Get off the car and lock the children in the car. A father in shopping mall 4th floor hugged the child to look down. The two children fell to the negative ground rather than death. A news that irreasonable parent has paid attention to parenting. So I think the answer is yes. And I'm going to talk about this in three parts. First, the living situation of modern people. Second, children education. Third, social commentary. Then let's start the first part, the living situation of modern people. In modern society, being a teacher requires training. To be a doctor, you need training. To be an engineer, you also need to be trained. So why don't parents need to be trained in advance? There are no training classes, no exams, no certificates, and even the criteria for parenthood were unusually vague. Two souls in love collide, and some random moment sperm meets ovum, and someone becomes a parent without knowing it. How do Chinese parents educate their children? Many parents fly by seat of their pants. There is no scientific method of education. Parents are children's first teacher, but also the most important teachers in life. Every child spends about 2/3 of him or her adult life at home. Children's personality, outlook on life, the formation of values are largely influenced by the family. As parents, before deciding to have a child, they should not only learn the skills of scientific questions and taking care of child, but learn the method of scientific education of the child, so that the children can grow up to be a healthy, happy, and useful person to the society from the beginning of pregnancy. Any parent who really want to have a child will take this special course seriously. Be a passing parent. If not a perfect parent, focus on what your child really needs. Part 2, Children's Education. Kids are really hard to teach these days. This is mainly because today's children are more valued by their families, have developed a stronger sense of self, and know how to make demands and express themselves. The family is always the primary undertaker of education, followed by the school and society. It's preciously because the desire and demand expressed by the child are met. The behavior is strengthened and the child is more willing to express himself. On the contrary, the frequency of desire and request expressed by the children in the past is relatively low, which hits the enthusiasm expressed by children. Then, children do not want to mention anymore. Anyway, the request cannot be met. My friend once shared her own experience. She had a cousin who was very unpopular in her family since their childhood. He always grabbed the food and toys from other children and finally pushed others down. When the other's parents told this child's parent, their attitude was very dismissive. The father said he'd take care of the boy. Then the father put the child in his arms, ignoring the presence of so many people, directly put the down of the child's pants and spanked. Later, her cousin did not come to play with them again. When she saw him later, he became withdrawn and looked self-abased. Children education is an irreversible process. Parents must not think that it's good to simply teach, and then let the school and society to teach. This is unreasonable. So it's important to be trained and aware before you have a child. Part 3, Social Commentary. Hongze District prosecutors in handling cases involving minors found that Many problem children parents of their children's responsibility. Failure to teach, neglect become the main reason for them to commit crimes. The idea of becoming parent without having to take an exam is horrifying, said a Japanese novelist. The more familiar version of the dot-com era is that parenting is the only job in the world that doesn't require the license. Too many unfortunate children, all because of unreasonable parents. Many parents are a moment to become parent, do not know the responsibilities of parents without any training on the post. There will be so many problems. Li Xia, a deputy to China National People's Congress, says she will make suggestions during this year's two sessions. I hope that through the improvement of relevant system, it will become a reality for parents to work with certificates. From the above part, it is obvious that it's necessary for the couple to attend a special class that teaches them how to be a parent before they are allowed to have children, which is not only responsible for love, it's for the children. You don't have to be perfect, but you should to have the courage to be a parent and grow into a better parent in process, or at least a better parent. That's all. Thank you for your attention.